Hello, welcome back. Last time, everything just went really well. I felt like I was in control of myself, I was able to do what I wanted to do, and it was great. I'm wearing my special Celeste shirt now, so I'm ready for anything, although I only have so much time to play today, so if this is extremely demanding, well, we'll see. Alright, so just gonna pan around here without really looking too close. Am I going in that pit? Yeah, toward the belly. Okay. So have I reached the back of the throat now? Is that what this is? Maybe. Okay, what's with that spring? That's really weirdly positioned. Ah, maybe I cling onto this and it falls and I wait to spring until... Oh, I'll be dashing down into it. Got it. Alright. What's this zipper? That's for the cannonball. The gray spring there will send it down the middle. I see. Before that, there is... Okay, you fall, right? You fall and get spiky. And where you fall to is there. So I'll be using that spring eventually. So I'm gonna have to figure out... what is the move that's expected of me here? Is it a throw and a bunny hop? I feel like that's the suggestion based on what's there, but that doesn't work very well. Is it a throw and a wave dash? I don't think so, but I don't know. A throw, wave dash, throw, dash? Okay, let's puzzle this out before anything else. So, if I throw before... Whoa. Throw before I jump, then go immediately, then dash after the second throw. That can work, I think. I'm gonna have to come up with a consistent way to do that, but that looks like it's viable at the very least. Okay, yes, basic viability achieved. Okay. So that set of actions. Throw, jump, wave, dash, grab, throw, dash. Throw, jump, wave, dash, grab, throw, dash, dash, dash. Dash. If I do it better, I catch the cannonball. Okay, so I'm gonna have to learn that springboard timing, but I made it work once, and I can do the lead-in parts just fine. So looks like that falling spring is gonna be my problem. Where I am on that wall, I can adjust easily. I'll find a good reference point, put like my forehead in line with the top of it or something. That most recent time, I climbed down into the spring before I started dashing. Anyway, so yeah, I'll pick some reference points for that. Okay, cool. So I do that, I end up with cannonball in hand here. What's with this? I guess I take it with me to that crystal, then I throw right and dash down right? That don't seem right. No, I drop. I drop, so I pick up and immediately drop, right? Because otherwise, if I throw right from here, it's gonna land there and be stuck. That thing clearly isn't gonna fall from cannonball weight. Nothing does. And that doesn't look like the falling type of block to me. So I pick up and immediately drop? Get crystal dash down right, and catch and water jump? That's what it looks like to me. Throw right after water jump. There's a little 1x1 to funnel it down into the rightmost part of that, and then we split for a while. Alright, so unburdened. Assuming all of that works. Get dash back, wave dash, corner boost. The slimy dripping thing is gonna have spikes come out of it, so I guess I just veer away from it right away. Is that an open air corner jump? No! This thing falls. So I spring on the thing that fell. That's a dark purple... No, that's a light purple spring, the medium strength one. It'll probably take me to a comfortable spot to dash up or up left into the maximum strength, with which I'm going to interrupt, dash down right, and that's when I reunite with my cannonball friend. Okay, more slime there. Get dash back, fall down. Throw left just after the shaft. I guess wave dash, wall bounce, grab? Maybe in a different order? Anyway, so plausible moves have me here, going over this hurdle with cannonball in hand. Wall jump, throw left, let those platforms do what they're going to do. I'm guessing there's more room down here that it's not showing me, because as it is, I don't know why I would interact with the touch switches at all. Because if my destination is just to go in that pit, I can just do it. Okay, so get there and magic will happen. Okay, there were no question marks in particular during that process. Some things might turn into them, but at the moment I feel like I know what I'm doing. My drop failed, and oh, that drop actually could be a problem. I need to figure out the timing there. I think I need to look at myself. Okay, so then don't just freeze, actually do something. Yeah, I need to look at myself, and I guess I was too late. Okay, so again, let's pick some reference points. That's too early. Okay, that's about right. So when my forehead is about in line with the spiky spike on my left, that's when I want to dash down. Where do I want to be situated on the climbing block? I'm just letting my neutral position take me wherever it'll take me, but that's going to be variable. Yeah, probably not variable by enough to matter, maybe. Then again... well, again, I have to look at myself. Place where I don't normally look. So I managed to drop, then I died, and why was that? I'm missing a dash somewhere in that process. Is it a down left after the drop? That's not a good angle, but... no, I want to keep my dash for when I touch that crystal. I need more speed off the spring? Okay, something's weird with my trajectory there. So, I mean, there's no way I'm not dropping there. That's what has to happen. Whoa. Huh. But I don't have enough speed. I mean, it's a springboard. It's going to give me the amount of speed it gives me, and no more, no less. Okay, but if I hold left at the right time, and I'm just... okay, so when the back of my neck is in line with the spike, then I go. I could probably crouch dash to make that more won't the springboard uncrouch me, though? Do they do that? I don't actually know. I'll try crouch dashing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got uncrouched by the springboards. So no need to bother pressing an extra button. Alright, so I'm gonna have to be uncomfortably early with that. Whoops, okay. Yeah, so that exchange... that's this room's awkward, weird thing I gotta do at the very start, just to get anything going. Everything that happens before is fine. That part's weird. It's a drop down, but I also have to be veering left. And then I gotta be ready for a follow-up move, too. Okay, I did one part of the follow-up. That's progress. Oops. I know about what I want it to look like when I'm on this platform. Maybe I should adjust what I think I want. I pressed the button, so I'm gonna call that progress, even though I didn't press it at the right time. I did press it. Hey, there we go, but I didn't grab. I'm not sure how much of that was because I didn't press the grab button, because I didn't, not in time, and how much was because I was in the wrong position. I mean, 100% of it was because I didn't press the grab button, but I also might not have been in the right place. Hey, there we go. I jumped too high, and I also need to throw there. Okay. Just build up the reflexes one piece at a time. I tried to throw, I did it too late. Okay. Man, this is like the ideal experience in a room like this. Do a step, see what needs to be adjusted, do it again with the adjustment. Get a little further. Okay, so even earlier than that. This is good. Yeah, this level has really grown on me. I mean, not that I guess I would say I kind of thought it wasn't going to be a good one at first, but then I really started liking what it was doing. Okay, so that's a wave dash, corner boost. I hope I can resume my timing. I have a decent amount of time before the wave dash. Wave dash, corner boost, then it's a spiky, slimy wall. I veer right. I'm not sure what happens after that. I wasn't ready for the corner boost. Okay, so without the pause, that'll be easier. Let's preview. That's only to there, okay, so I haven't covered a whole lot of ground, but that's okay, it's very dense. So yeah, just veer away from that wall as soon as you touch it, that's all. There will be a spring there. It'll be a little annoying to aim for, but I've had worse. I need to interrupt at some point to get that spring. I don't know if an up or an up left will be better, or even maybe just an actual left. Sure hope it's not an up right. That sounds bad. I'm gonna guess it'll be up. Up and then I can veer left, probably. I think I can find a position that'll be comfortable for that. Unless I'm lower than I think, in which case I'll just have to up very late. Anyway, so I interrupt that spring for spring half ultra. I'm assuming that trajectory will be enough to take me to the cannonball, pick it up, bump into that slimy wall, get myself all messy, throw left at some point, wave dash into wall bounce, and I'm not sure how that'll synchronize with the cannonball. I'm worried that pickup's gonna be real dicey. But then I get to this wall, jump on it, throw left, and don't know after that. I will not have a dash, so I'm just gonna have to let fate take me by then. All of this seems extremely reasonable. I just need to get my timing for that right. And do all the other things too. There we go. Okay, I veered, I sprung, I did this, I'm gonna do that. Okay, I'm gonna throw left, wave dash into wall bounce. Okay, I was a little early on the dash to the wall. But other than that, that went extremely well. Oops, okay, right, so get that timing right. It is an up left, by the way. That I'm gonna be doing there. All of that feels surprisingly natural already. I was too high for my wave dash. So yeah, is there more room down there that it's not showing me yet? Or what? What is the story? Whoops! Yeah, aiming for that. I'm gonna change to an up dash. I have no time pressure to catch the cannonball. It will patiently wait for me. Whoa! Whoops! Okay, I got my fingers all in a twisted into a knot. Okay, yeah, that part is confusing me. I'm just not moving my digits the way they need to go. If it happens a third time, I'm gonna stop and practice the input. It happened a third time. Okay, so let's be very clear on what my fingers need to do for that section. Down left dash jump. Okay, right, so I should start holding climb as soon as I've thrown. Start holding climb when you pick up the crystal. Dash down left jump, dash left jump. Then feel free to release climb. Okay. Probably should have drilled that a few more times, but let's see if I can just do it. Because I did it before, but suddenly it stopped working. Okay, I did the right motions, but with the wrong timing. Oh! Right motions, wrong timing in the other direction. Other one's too late, that was too early. Dang it! Wah! Ah. Okay, yeah, no, that's still confusing me. It's mostly when I press the climb button. It's always when I press the climb button. As long as I get it cleanly held there, I have a decent chance to do everything I want to do. I missed you. Can I could have still gotten you with enough coordination. But don't expect me to have enough coordination in a situation like this. I'm deep in the throat of a gigantic beast, like, willfully getting eaten. I guess the idea is we're killing it as we do this, and then I can just crawl my way back out. Grandmaster Madeline goes in with confidence. That worked. Okay. That had the same problem, but now I have the cannonball, so I'm fine. Okay. I'm falling. Throw. Wave dash. Dash up late-ish to get the wall bounce. Don't be too early. Wall jump, throw, and then fate. Well, that was too late. Alright, I gotta get there and not pause because that throws off my mojo way too much. Whoops. Don't pause, just do it. Sometimes I can help myself by pausing, but this is a time when I really need the rhythm to just continue. Oops. That was a bad drop. That was a bad wave dash. It's weird to feel like I'm already in the final make-it-work execution stage of the room, again, making me wonder if there's gonna be significantly more after what the watchtower shows me. Maybe I just parsed this really well. Maybe I'm not as close to the end as I think. Maybe this room's just short and easy compared to the rest. Many things are possible. Whoops. Whoops. Compared to last session, I feel like I'm slightly less in control of my body, but still enough to feel good about it. Whoa! Not there, though. Playing a precision game like this really reveals just, like, how often I have trouble just getting a signal to my fingers and having that signal beat actually followed. So I don't have to touch that wall. If my speed is that low, just skip the wall entirely. Speed was not that low. That keeps happening. It's fine. It's recoverable. Okay. I'm pausing again. I almost did what I wanted to do. I pressed all the right buttons, but again, my timing was wrong. And it was kind of disrupted by the... dang. Disrupted by the pickup. So the pickup will disrupt the timing there. Beware. Whoops! Ah. Whoops, don't jump. I would have been fine, actually. Hip, hip. I'd prefer to get a nice strong corner boost because then I can be more confident with everything else I'm doing. What am I... Stop. Dang it. A little earlier. Remember to buffer the jump. Got my variable frame timing thing going on earlier. Buffer the jump. Remember, you can be lower than you expect. Whoops! Ah! Oh boy, yeah, so this is just a finger tangle room more than anything. The routing was easy. The execution is dense and complicated? Good. Okay, so that was my first genuine attempt without pausing there. That is how I would prefer to do things, so keep practicing, and it'll get better. So that corner boost, that seems to be my weak point at the moment. That was too much earlier. How can I strengthen my corner boost? Probably just keep doing it, and eventually I'll get a feel for the right way. That's the hope. I am not often ready for that interrupt. Maybe a thing that would help is to aim a little more left on the wave dash prior to the corner, if I can manage such a thing. Whoa, it's too low. I know what that looks like. Whoa, I'm too late. Hip. 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 Ah. Whoa! Whoops. Yeah. I think that was a right dash. Yes. Oh, whoa. Wow. Good. I'm not really able to judge the speed of my... I thought I wasn't going to make it, so therefore I made sure I didn't. Yeah, I'm always expecting to hit the slime wall. And I'm surprised when I don't have enough speed to do it, even though theoretically I could calculate that. I'm just not prepared to. Dedicating my mental resources to other things. Okay. I grabbed way too early. I might... Is there a... What's my throw timing? Okay, so let's study that throw arc. About like 20 degrees upward. It's not very high, and my speed... I don't think my speed affects it. Yeah, I think it's always the same, about 20 degrees. So about 20 degrees from here. I don't want to hit the ceiling. Do I want to throw from higher or lower? So higher means it'll get there and start falling faster. Lower means it'll be lower. Oops. So it's floaty for a while, then it accelerates rapidly once the horizontal motion is stopping. Whoosh. I fall, do that, do that. Well, let's try throwing from as high as I comfortably can. If that feels bad, I'll try as low as I comfortably can. And one of those will probably work, or maybe somewhere in the middle. But at least I want to discover the difference between the two. High as I can. High is bad. Okay, low as I can. I think that was a very clear result, that high was bad. Ah. Ooh, I wonder... Oh! I'm gonna apply something that I learned in Cycle Madness B-side. Let's use a second jump button for that corner boost. Because I think I'm truncating sometimes the jump... Okay, so my second jump button is this one. Jump, 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 jump. Okay, so second jump button for that. Yeah, I can do that more reliably if I'm very decisively holding the first jump and getting the full height from the wave dash first. I missed the crystal. How did I do that? I missed the cannonball. How did I do that? I forgot what I was. Don't have to wonder how I did that. I do that all the time. There we go, I did it. Okay. Just have to remember there's an unusual button to press in that spot, but it's an easy one to press in that context. And I've already learned, yeah, flipside, cliffside also involved some of this, I think. Yeah, that's way easier. So lower. Yeah, lower is better, I just had the wrong dash direction. I think that could have maybe worked if I didn't. I missed the crystal again. I think it was too low. Yeah. Whoa, whoops, that's fine actually. Ooh, the coordination required in that spot is a lot. If I'm higher on this, I want to dash a little earlier. Yeah, see, like that was very early and I still was like right in the middle of the valid range. I'm high, so go early. Yeah, if high, go when my feet are in line with that. Whoops! Reference spike. What am I doing? Okay. I'm gonna take a moment and recenter. Okay. Just taking a break for a few seconds. Kind of just presses the reset button on some things, lets my fingers cool off for a second. It helps. Good? Well... yeah, okay, that is now feeling like the most demanding portion of the room. Maybe it just feels like that because it's the one I'm currently stuck on. The rest has... yeah, the rest has more or less become a solved problem. What is the location for that? Whoops, I didn't press my button at all. I mean, until it was way too late. Good. Maybe I could just forget about a wall bounce. Just aim to dash up into the cannonball. I can do some neutrals there. I think I can wall jump from there all the way over that hurdle. Totally. Okay, let's forget the wall bounce. Instead of trying to aim for that thin target, let's aim for a much larger one. Pick up the cannonball, veer right, regular wall jump. It'll be fine, probably. I'm not in a race, so I can just do that. Assuming the distances work. Yeah, there we go. Easy. It's a little tighter than a wall bounce would be, but the much greater ease is extremely worth it. I could have actually maybe wall bounced there. No, I was too far right. Okay, but that removes the most worrying source of complication there. This is totally just about solved. And then the second half of the room will come into view. No checkpoint, no watchtower, just do it. Maybe. Ooh, okay, I threw from too high or something? Actually not sure what I did there, but it wasn't right, that's all I know. So I'm somewhere, I'm in the water, I throw that, it gets brought to me, that is the whole room. Yay! Okay. Good stuff, man! Didn't quite manage the sub 30 I thought I was on pace for, but hey, that was just like a normal session length for a room in this level. I will take it. Love it. Great room. Fantastic. Loved everything about it. Next time, this one.